God. Betty should be getting out of court. Oh my God.
With the kick into the sunset. Sunset bomb. That power bomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name. Oh, shoulder, elbow, all affected with that.
That attack was definitely pre-calculated, hoping to greatly diminish the power in that arm.
Oh, and an arm raker takes him down. She's taken into the corner. Needs to get out. Oh, she's removing the turnbuckle pad.
Uh-oh. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
It's all about winning, no matter what it takes. Superplex!
These attacks taking their toll on her a little.
There's that intelligence on display from Bliss. She knew exactly where to put that maneuver.
Going for a power slam, slips down.
Still delivers the inverted DDT.
Valkyria gets countered. The shoulder absorbing serious punishment. Bliss has gotten the better of her opponent.
Valkyria needs to figure things out.
Sunset bomb.
That was one of those power bombs that would shorten someone's career.
Able to slip out of that one. Lyra Valkyria powering up her opponent. Nightwing connects.
Lyra Valkyria got all of her. Such a timely kick out.
A great cadence with that count.
Look ringside now, guys. This
Lyra Valkyria powering up her opponent.
and now down with a Nightwing.
Feeling like it's over for Bliss.
Only two?
Alexa put every ounce of energy she had left into that kick out, but I don't know if she'll be able to survive it a second time. No funny business with that count. She just got right down to business.
Taking this thing out onto the floor now. Oh, she retaliates. Oh, man. Clocked with that shovel.
Good God almighty, that could end it all right here.
Now this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in.
And this is as much a dare as it is a statement. She's brandishing that shovel and things are about to get worse. Getting back into the ring now.
Boom! I can't watch this anymore. Just someone make it stop. Valkyria keeps her away.
Drop kick hits the mark. And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
There is no scorn like that of an angry goddess.
And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
That is Bliss showing why she's always ready to pounce on you. Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
Double knees to the gut and an insult to injury.
And Alexa able to switch gears so quickly.
Sky high. Diving splash from the top. Incredible impact.
Off the mark with that one. Bliss turns that around.
Continuing to work on their opponent's arm.
Into an arm breaker.
All 5 feet of fury on the attack here.
And Valkyria is just going to have to endure this punishment.
A set-up mat slam. Man.
Using a handful of hair to deliver the snapmare. And this is even worse. My goodness.
He knew what was coming there.
At last, Lyra keeping that string of offense in check.
The U-turn Valkyria needed in this match could have been that right there.
Clothesline.
And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage.
Now, Bliss is executing her game. Alexa Bliss, twisted bliss.
Alexa might decide it right here.
I can't believe she's going back again.
Alexa,
Twisted bliss.
can Lyra Valkyria survive this?
Bliss taking in the adulation from the adoring WWE Universe.
Alexa, twisted bliss.
That has to be the one that ends this.
New champion. I can't believe it.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Alexa Bliss.
She's done it. Won herself the title.
I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking.
I'm the chief now.
Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
The following contest is the
The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games!
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline, courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
Suplex! Not a good spot to be in. We've got a numbers advantage incoming as the countdown is about to run out. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Rammed face first into the steel. He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Things could get ugly now as they head inside the cage.
And that was a hell of a DDT there. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
A lot to prove from the new bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing at a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
Now, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excelled in his run. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
And I think we just might see.
And looking at Jacob Fatu, and Tonga giving a DDT with authority.
And it can be all over for Jay.
That'll cost some teeth.
Double axe handle. Vicious right forearm.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the
face.
And Tangaloa gets cut down there.
Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new bloodline in War Games.
I'm sure Jay's bloodline didn't like what they saw there. Being carried around now.
Look at the amount of members on each team now. This truly has the potential to become one-sided.
Being stalked, being measured, and clueless to it all.
Big back body drop. What elevation. It'll be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside for him.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
Oh, he paid for that high risk. Oh, my God, look at that.
Double suplex. Going right after the neck.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob will take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Stalking a downed opponent. And a forearm right to the face.
And it's Jay.
Jay can seal it here.
Climbing up the War Games steel structure. Better be careful.
From the top.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table. Called himself tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns. But this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Rollins, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more. Old bloodline, new bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true bloodline.
Uso,
But now here's Jey Uso, and the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant.
he's looking poised to finish time off. And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
Crack in the head. Here we go. Jimmy
Uso. Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
From a deadlift position. Setting up for something here. Did you hear that impact? Calculating the next move here.
Getting it right into the corner.
And this is where stubbornness might catch up to him.
Now, he's taking a lot of blows to the head, and you know he won't quit.
Jimmy scheme sure helping him out there.
The competitor in Tangaloa coming through here.
And seconds left before the end of the Ravens here. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
And now then,
What's he doing, guys?
throwing caution to the wind.
It seems like
Ouch! Tail shattered into pieces. He just has to stay down after that.
Oh, he's going to be picking splinters out for weeks.
and clearly some targeted offense captured. This match is officially begun. Pinfall, submission. Who will be the one to fall? And War Games. This is not looking good for him.
He'll be getting into a dire situation soon. From that. Blocked up in the corner. Right in the face.
Making his way to the top here.
Top rope.
Now looking at Jay.
Jay nailed all of it.
And a kick. His stamina is getting tested here.
Yeah, Tonga had him well measured.
Sideways drive. And then just busted out an impactful maneuver.
Wrist captured. Tonga Loa put a stamp on this one.
Has to find a way out of this.
Face first into the cage.
Good job. And the line succumb. Quickly transition. Shoulders it out. 2. Yeah, no. He doesn't get the 3.
You gotta be kidding me. Set him clear into the ring.
What a display of strength here. They are taking a real pummeling here.
I'm not sure I like this strategy. It's just,
Here we go. Insane now with the walls closing in. And look at Jey Uso.
feeling like it's over for Sikoa.
He's going for the pin. Looking for the pin. Just a 2.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Ram face first into the steel. Hoisted up high here.
And so much damage has been done to the head here. This is looking grim.
Yeah, I really don't like the look.
Has Sammy in a pinning predicament. Then we see Tonga Loa. Shoulders are down.
Is this the end? Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Solo Sikoa lining it up. And Solo looking for the win. Not so fast. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Straight impact on the throat. At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks. Scaling the turnbuckle here.
Top rope. Misses. He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct.
Loving straight to the back.
Both wrists captured.
Boom. Good night. Tonga Loa put a stamp on this one.
Neckbreaker.
Here we go. He thinks this is it.
Makes the save, and they continue this match.
Looking for more damage here.
Release back suplex. Targeting the arm now. German suplex. Man.
Here's the punch man down. Suplex.
Launched. Cover on Tonga Tonga. This could do it. Just escapes defeat. Then we see Tonga Loa. Not looking good. In this position. Ram face first. Nice suplex.
show of strength this late into the match.
Uso. Uso! Splash! Will Jay take advantage?
Sent flying over to the other ring. Vicious.
Good job. Reigns averts the attack.
Launched up high into the pop-up powerbomb.
Meanwhile, we see Sikoa. Here we go.
Goodness, blasted right to the corner.
There's new life in Sammy after that attack.
Sikoa watching his chances slip away, but nasty boot by Zay. And that can vanquish Tom. Sure what the plan is here.
He's not ready for this to end. And for main event, Jey Uso, this is as much about a mental advantage as a physical one.
Tom is looking to wrap this one up.
Kamatonga.
Executing a vicious tonga twist. Can Reigns recover from that? Stomping down.
And Roman continues to take on damage there.
Yeah, Tom could be looking for that home run very soon.
Plenty of damage being dealt here.
You can see all the brutality the original Bloodline team has dished out. Everyone on Solo's team are filling the War Games cage with their own blood.
Uso.
Now looking to chin up, and that was an expertly executed DDT.
They got that Tonga. And look out. Here it comes. Scale up the War Games wall. He's got something in mind.
And only gets a 1 count.
I'm shaking my head in disbelief over how. Winding up.
This could be it. He can win it all here.
Goes to the body to break his grip.
Wrists captured. Uso putting Solo in his place. This could be crucial.
2 count. And Solo's team takes it.
All hail the true bloodline.
Here are your winners, Solo Sikoa, Kamatonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Batu, the new Bloodline.
You want to know which version of the Bloodline is superior? Well, there's your answer. Solo's crew prevailed inside War Games.
These 4 men are true family. Each of them fought with that same bit of hunger and attitude we once saw in Roman's old crew. But now we know that Solo Sikoa, Tonga Loa.
Here we go. First 2 combatants locked in the War Game structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he was Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
Look at this. This can't be good.
He's first into the cage.
All the momentum has swung to Jey Uso.
Jacob's being cut off at every pass.
And he has an answer for Jey.
Jacob showing he's not out of it. Jacob got tired of being pushed around and wants to gain the advantage now.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside the structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael. And entering into an absolute war zone, giving the troops the boost they need. Man. Hits back with a jawbreaker.
Lift it up. What's next?
DDT! Talk about devastation.
A lot to prove from the new bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
Just grounded and pounded.
Oh, man, Jacob Fatu just got busted up.
Time is ticking away. Shortly we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds. And that was offense with a hurtful purpose. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Producing consecutive attacks. This is frightening strength here. Oh, what an uppercut. Jarring.
Ah, look at this. Just cranking it out. There's a certain amount of anger you have to have towards your opponent to pile drive them like that.
Sami Zayn looking for the blue thunderbar.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided. Looks like he just got rocked there.
There's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in War Games.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
Look at this.
Jay ready to end things.
Man, what timing on that counter.
Oh, clothesline.
What he's thinking here.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table. Called himself the tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Roman's, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant.
Straight to the knee.
Hurricane Rana. Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline.
Suplex into the neck breaker.
Time to end this.
And looking at Jacob.
So, right down with a DDT. End of the line for Zayn. Old bloodline. From the top.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
Uso.
But now here's Jey Uso.
Will Jey take advantage?
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leading it in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
Carrying into jeopardizing position here. Gotta be a bit tough for Jey to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jey has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jey has the title wins and big victories that earn him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games. And the Tribal Chief is now entering Bloodline War Games. He's carrying some serious equipment into the cage with him, ready to fully exploit the numbers game.
Oh, come on. You already have the advantage. You need to bring that into the ring, too. He's made sure the odds are above and beyond his favor.
Oh, my goodness. And Jey Uso on the wrong end of some ruthless offense there.
And I don't like it, but in War Games, a one-sided brawl is all perfectly legal. Strong boy. My goodness.
Now scaling the War Game structure.
This is not going to end well. Top row, splash. Jacob thought you got a problem here. The WWE Universe, where are these superstars on?
Pumping the adrenaline they so desperately need right now.
And that was a well-executed attack.
Sledgehammer to the body. This is not for the faint of heart.
Clock counting down. A side relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters.
John Henry swinging the hammer like that.
Did you hear that clank of the hammer? Trying to string together as many hits with that weapon as possible.
He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now.
Sledgehammer to the midsection will knock the wind out of you.
Even if the teams are looking under the ring for a little extra insurance. This place is going insane! Roman Reigns about to put his opponent away. No getting out from this.
From behind, chop block. Ooh. He wants to level the playing field, and who can blame him after the last few minutes?
Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer.
Oh, man.
Slam the door shut and brace for impact. War Games are now officially underway.
This is the moment it's all been building to. The ultimate test for these teams begins now. This match is bred back to Reigns.
Reigns got all of it.
With all these attacks on his torso, on his ribs, it's top rope.
drop of sweat on the ground.
That was a damage touching there. And now Tama Tonga.
Jey Uso not looking so good here. Taking on so much offense. Top rope, Jimmy Uso splash. Jimmy with a game ender. Good God, what foot. The hammer dropped.
Man, does Jimmy have enough time to recover? The ref not even getting a one.
I can't believe the ref didn't even get to one.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Both wrists captured. No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
Will Jimmy see this out?
Oh, he had you. Gotta be kidding me. Meanwhile, we have Sakura. And just Tonga goes for the pin. A defiant kick out after one.
Giving a massive effort to over... Spear! Spear!
Jey can seal it here.
Oh, kick right in the back. And the cover. This might be it. Bringing up the pin count there.
Will Jey end this? Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. They could have gone by Tonga. And look out. Here it comes. Tonga twist. May have just vanquished Reigns.
And quickly into the cover. Might be in trouble. Oh, shot right to the ribs.
Posted up.
He counters with a great reversal.
Look at this strength.
Big power slam. And looking at both wrists captured.
Man, knee strike. And Tonga will close things out.
Absolute decimation. That table became palpable.
Someone tried. Right in the face. Guys, spin.
Jimmy with a game ender.
Into the cover. No, he gets the shoulder up. How? How? Punch right in the head.
Oh! A little rope assistance. Attacking the arm. Tossed clear across that gap and crashing down into the opposite ring.
Not so fast.
Grief.
The guillotine 60. This one could be.
Now it's over. He's tapping.
Here are your winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline.
Unbelievable. Roman's original Bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family. And this
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga.
The arrogant social media star is here.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, will be contested under Bloodline rules and is for the World Heavyweight and the WWE Championships. Making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 205 pounds, Logan Paul.
I'll be honest, walking into a Bloodline rules match takes guts.
Well, hopefully he's organized some help of his own to balance the scales.
Now's the time. Acknowledge your OTC.
And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
We are seeing Roman in his natural environment. Bloodline rules.
All the advantages for a superstar who already has countless advantages at his disposal.
Well, the odds are in Roman's favor, and the chips are stacked against anyone who dares oppose him.
This is Reigns' match to lose, but history has shown that it's possible.
Look, Reigns learns from his mistakes. The OTC has accounted for every possible scenario this time.
Tonight, Bloodline rules is Roman's rules.
Ladies and gentlemen, acknowledge him.
The WWE Universe embracing their tribal chief.
Reigns standing tall. The OTC is still the pinnacle of this industry. Career-defining night for one of these superstars, as only one will leave here with both of those titles.
Here we go, guys. Bloodline rules are in effect, and with Roman Reigns involved, this is going to be a match to remember.
Yeah, Reigns knows all about taking advantage of these uniquely unforgiving rules. I'm sure he's got all kinds of surprises up his sleeve.
He better. Winning a Bloodline rules match all on your own is next to impossible. Look out!
Look out below! From all the way up. Wasted no time, flying out to the floor. Kick to the gut.
Dragged around into a neck breaker.
Just mounted with punches and not, oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off. What a right hand.
Roman's on a roll here.
Paul has to wake up and fast.
He's not going to be able to pull this off, is he?
Oh,
is he?
Yeah.
Hoisted all the way up and down.
You have to question what kind of malintent is behind it. Power bomb with that much force.
Looking for the single leg.
Oh, that hurt. Tossed back into the ring. Big drop. A calculated attack here against Logan.
Reigns is picking up steam. Snapmare delivered by Reigns and a
Follows up with a boot right to the face. Had an answer for Reigns.
momentum shifts to Paul's corner.
That could be the spark Logan Paul was looking for.
Right to the back of the neck. What a blow.
Good night.
What advice would you give for a Falls Count Anywhere match?
Don't hold back. Instinct may tell you not to do a move just because it... The Tribal Chief has acquired the target. Here it comes. Superman punch.
And now placed in the corner.
Oh, Superman punch.
Reigns not done yet. Look who's here.
You can say that again.
Makes it cover.
WWE Universe Roman Reigns championship reign has begun.
Here is your winner and new Tribal Chief and WWE Champion, the team of Roman Reigns, The Rock, Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn.
Now there's a rightful owner to both those titles.
This win didn't come easy. Bravo to him for making it happen.
A Lucha Libre megastar now looking to dominate WWE.
I'd say there's a very good chance he'll do that.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE European